Why is personalized learning important? I mean, what opportunities does it create?
Yeah, so personalized learning is hugely important for any nation, but particularly the United States at this point in its evolution. I think education is unusual in that if it were any other business, it would fail from the outset if its value proposition was 3 out of every 100 of your patients are going to survive the following treatment.
Sure.
So personalized learning is hugely important if we're actually going to start narrowing in on individual kids and where they are in their learning and where they need to go to really conquer a subject like math or reading. It's very important. It's critical to this nation's destiny. It's something we're very serious about at the Foundation.
What are the first steps towards it? I mean, does it start at the top with a big mandate, or is it a grassroots type of effort?
We see a mix. There are many teachers around the United States who are doing amazing work with very few resources, and they're to be saluted. But for every great teacher, there are a number of teachers that are still struggling to come to the top of their profession and really master the art of teaching. It's a non-trivial task. So we see lots of efforts at the grassroots in individual schools and districts, but those are fragmented efforts, and it's tough to bring them together with any one given network. That's why we need some top-down. We need to be working with districts and schools and states that really understand the importance of personalized learning and the role that data can play in delivering those solutions inside the classroom with individual students.
So you mentioned data. How do you see it playing into all of this?
Data is going to play a major role going forward. But rather like the early days of the evolution of the consumer web, there's going to be hiccups along the way as parents, teachers, solution providers find a happy balance between the trade-offs of privacy and transparency, because until we know something about the learner, it's difficult to know what we can do with that individual child. It's a very sensitive area. This is not consumer data, this is children's data, but with the right frameworks and safeguards in place, we believe that parents, teachers, and solution providers will feel comfortable entering into arrangements that really help kids progress.
Last question for you. What should we be watching in this area for the next 18 to 24 months or so?
I'd watch a number of different developments on a number of different fronts. On the infrastructure side, look for platform providers that are looking to bring that data together in an aggregate way for other developers and solution providers to tap into. I think InBloom's an organization to watch there. Individual solutions like Khan Academy that are aiming straight for the individual learner and going around the institution, sort of flipping the classroom, is going to be another trend to look out for. And finally, I think teacher supports. There are a number of states like Colorado that are really taking the lead in helping teachers become more data scientists, data researchers themselves, that will make them much more proficient in personalizing learning inside their own classroom. So those would be 3 trends I'd watch for.
Great. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Matt.